Okay, for this video, we're going to squeeze in F2 and F3. Okay, right, we're going to start with F2 here. Now, we know from the previous video that we are expanding triple brackets. So I'm going to do two examples here, same process as last video. I'm going to do one here. It should be x plus 3, x minus 2, x plus 1. The other one I'll do here. Once you've watched this one, if you feel confident with that one, please do it. Pause the video and then check your answer at the end. Okay. Same process, we know it means multiply, multiply, multiply by each of them. So I do these first two brackets first. So it'd be x plus 3, x minus 2. Now, the only place we could make a mistake here, guys, is by not recognising that as negative 2, because that does change a lot of things here. X times x is x squared. Positive 3 times x is plus 3x. That's fine. Be careful. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. Positive 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. If you need to put a times sign there, please do. That does not say positive 3 take away 2. It says positive 3 times by take away 2. Okay. X squared plus 3x minus 2x minus 6. 3x minus 2x is just x, or 1x. But I'm going to put x. So x squared plus x minus 6. Okay, so that's the first two brackets done. I'm now going to put that in its own big bracket, plus x minus 6, and then include the third bracket there, so x plus 1. Same process, guys, as we know from the previous example. X squared plus x minus 6, x plus 1. X squared times x is x cubed. X times x is x squared. Negative 6 times x is negative 6x. X squared times 1 is x squared. X times 1 is positive x. Negative 6 times positive 1 is negative 6. So my final answers here are x cubed plus x squared minus 6x plus x squared plus x minus 6. X cubed, that's the only one. X squared, is there any more x squared? Yep, there's one here. X squared plus x squared is 2x squared. Don't do x to the power 4, please. That's when you multiply. When you're adding, there's two lots of them, so it's 2x squared. Minus 6x plus x is negative 5x, and you're just with the negative 6 there. Final answer. Okay, so it's very, very similar to F1. It's just you need to be careful of the negatives. As I said, guys, if you feel confident, please do this one by yourself. Pause the video to begin with, and then look back at the answer. If not, listen to me again. So, when it says cubed, just like in the last video where it says squared and we wrote it out twice, where it says cubed, we write it out 3 times. So I'm going to write x minus 2, bracket, x minus 2, bracket, x minus 2. Okay, same process, guys. Multiply the first two brackets. X minus 2, x minus 2. If you've got to put times there, please do. X times x, x squared. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. X squared minus negative 2x minus 2x is minus 4x plus 4. Put that into a bracket. X squared minus 4x plus 4. And then look at the third bracket here. X minus 2. So x squared minus 4x plus 4. X minus 2. X squared times x is x cubed. Negative 4x times x is negative 4x squared. Positive 4 times x is plus 4x. X squared times negative 2 is negative 2x squared. Negative 4x times negative 2, be careful here, is positive 8x. So many mistakes can be made there. Please make sure it's not you making those mistakes. Negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8. And then positive 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. So I'm going to rewrite that down. X cubed minus 4x squared plus 4x plus 2x squared plus, so minus 2x squared plus 8x minus 8. X cubed is by itself. negative 4x squared. Is there any more x squareds? Yes, there is there. So negative 4x squared take away 2x squared is negative 6x squared. Positive 4x plus 8x is plus 12x, and the minus 8 is by itself there. So those of you that were doing the question, you can look back at it now and check if you're right. Right, in this video I'm going to squeeze in F3 as well. Right, F3. F3, again, I'm going to lay it out in the exact same way so there's no surprises here. 5x plus 2, 2x minus 1, x minus 7 is going to be the first one. Same process. If you want to listen to this one, have a go at that one yourself, you absolutely can do. Right, exactly the same process. The first two brackets first. So 5x plus 2, 2x minus 1. I multiply them. 5x times 2x is 10x squared. Do not forget the squared. X times x is x squared. Positive 2 times 2x is 4x. 5x times negative 1 is negative 5x. And positive 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. I then want to simplify it, so I'm going to rewrite it. 10x squared plus 4x minus 5x minus 2. Right, 10x squared we're keeping. Positive 4x take away 5x is going to be negative x. You're left with the minus 2 there. I now know that those two expanded brackets, so therefore we're going to put this back in its own bracket. 10x squared minus x minus 2, close bracket, left me with a third bracket, x minus 7. Right, no surprises again. 10x squared minus x minus 2, x minus 7. We know that we're going to multiply it. 10x squared times x is 10x cubed. 10x cubed. Please be careful with that. 10x cubed. X squared times x is x cubed. Negative x times x is negative x squared. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. 10x squared times negative 7 is negative 70x squared. Negative x times negative 7 is positive 7x. And negative 2 times negative 7 is positive 14. You see there's a lot of negatives we've got to be careful of here. I'm going to rewrite that here. 10x cubed minus x squared minus 2x minus 70x squared plus 7x plus 14. 10x cubed by itself. Negative x squared minus 70x squared is negative 71x squared. Negative 2x plus 7x is plus 5x, and then you're left with plus 14 at the end. That's my final answer. Now, something I forgot to mention in the first video that we did here was why it's called a cubic. You can tell it's a cubic expression because your final answer will always have as its biggest to the power of 3, so cubed. All the examples we've gone through so far, whether it be F2, x cubed, or F1, x cubed, all of them are cubic because the highest to the power of value they have is cubed. Right, last example of this, guys. Again, please work ahead of me if you want to. 3x squared. So, we should know from the previous examples, I don't like it being squared. It's going to confuse me. I need to write that expression, that bracket out twice. So it'll be 2x plus 1, and then bracket 3x minus 2, 3x minus 2. Deal with that first bracket, the first two brackets first. 2x plus 1, and then 3x minus 2. Multiply. 2x times 3x is 6x squared. 1 times 3x is plus 3x. 2x times negative 2 is negative 4x. And positive 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. 6x squared plus 3x minus 4x minus 2 would be 6x squared minus x minus 2. Okay, because 3x minus 4x is just x. I put that in its own bracket. 6x squared minus 6x minus 2. Open the bracket for the last bracket there. 6x squared minus x minus 2. And then 3x minus 2. Multiply them. 6x squared times 3x is 18x cubed. Negative 3 times 3x is negative 3x squared. Negative 2 times 3x is negative 6x. 6x squared times negative 2 is negative 12x squared. Negative x times negative 2 is positive 2x. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. So there's a lot of places you could go wrong here if you're not careful. I'm going to rewrite it underneath and then the final answer underneath that. 18x cubed minus 3x squared minus 6x minus 12x squared plus 2x plus 4. 18x cubed, nothing else there. Also, we know it's a cubic, so therefore it's going to be x cubed. Negative 3x squared minus 12x squared is going to be negative 15x squared. Negative 6x plus 2x is negative 4x, and then you left me with plus 4. And that's the final answer. Okay, so I've gone through these two videos here, F1, F2 and F3 in a really clear and concise way, hopefully, so you guys now crack on with that and see how it goes.